That's Tuesday. We.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Chadash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, who well taught us this truth. Okay, peace, much love, and salutations as always to those for elect. All right, it's Great Millstone Natural Brothers out here once again through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai. Just another quick lesson. Through the Spirit, the Lord's will be edifying. As you see by the title, I believe it's titled up here, Yet Durst Fight. All right, which is going into the book of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, I was meditating on it earlier. You know, I had a relative mention how he was going to go into the military, but ultimately, you know, my mind was like, he going to end up with that 2nd Ezra 13. Okay, because when you go into it, which we'll get, but is really going into, you know, you're going to have some of our people even fight, you know, finding themselves fighting against Yahweh Shai, man. You know, but really just getting into the destruction aspect of it, man, because that's going to be a very treacherous time, okay? So Lord's with us is edifying to the elect. Whoever got it.
Well, I got it. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, so to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right, subdue the man that came out of the sea. That man is, you know, coming out of the sea is talking about Yahweh Shai. All right. Now the brothers, what's this? When it talks about the sea, what is it? Like, you know, going into the waters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So subdue the man that came out of the sea. Okay. So they coming together. All right, to try to, as it says, subdue him. You know, let's get this shit under wraps. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it.
Right, the great mountain, or that fathership. Okay. Which, matter of fact, go ahead, because it goes into that.
Verse 7. But I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not.
Right. So you know that fathership. Hey, Yahweh Shai is coming back, and he's gonna be standing on top of that fathership, man, of that chariot. All right, and you're not gonna be able to see the beginning of it or the end of it, man. You know, that's how, you know, great in size, great in power that one chariot in itself is gonna be. You know, you're gonna have multiple, you know, hella chariots, you know, going out, but that's gonna be, you know, what Yahweh Shai comes back, you know, standing on, man. All right, showcasing his power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, niggas think they flexing by standing on top of a Bentley. You know, Yahweh Shai ultimately, hey, you know, the Heavenly Father and His Son, they the ultimate Jakes. You know, to return back in that type of fashion, you know, is beyond our mindsets, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Right, and yet durst fight. See, it says they were sore afraid. I mean, they were shook, man. Okay? Because you got to think, when you see something like that, yes, you're going to be afraid. You're going to be scared shitless. Us ourselves, you know, we're going to be in the flesh still. So that's going to be a fearful thing for our eyes. But we're going to know what it is. The people don't know what it is. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it says they were so afraid, and yet there's fight. So there's a spirit put on them to still go and try to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. Hey, that's a very powerful thing, man. You know, you got something? Go ahead.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra 16 and 33 to 34. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands.
Yep.
The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Yep.
And their husbands shall perish of famine.
Yeah, because we constantly harp about World War III. which the end-all be-all World War III is the nuclear missiles being shot out across the four corners of the earth, but predominantly here in Babylon the Great. If you go hold that precept where it talks about all ye that bend the bow, shooting her spare no arrows, okay? Because that's predominantly what it's about, but you know, you're gonna have men that go overseas or even stay over here for that matter, and they're gonna die. Now, according to the law, a woman is free, if you will, once if her husband dies. If her husband dies, then she's able to remarry, and so that's why that's gonna lead to, you know, or that connects also with Isaiah 4:1. That's how we're gonna get those multiple women, because they're gonna be coming from they're gonna be fresh off of witnessing their husband being killed or dying by famine, or getting the news that their husband died in the war overseas, you know, and so they're gonna be looking for refuge. They're gonna be looking to what? Take away the reproach. Okay. So go ahead. Or you had something?
What? Something else?
Yeah. Did you have something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right, Yahweh Shabbat. Right, Most High's judgment, man. Right, that land where the Most High is finna get down with it, man. Okay? That's what's finna get ready to happen. Is there more on that?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves, can I start up verse 13? Jeremiah 50:13. Because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
Right, this place is gonna be wholly desolate. There's gonna be nothing left. This is gonna be a place for the fowls of the air. You know, essentially wild beasts. You know, that's who's gonna inherit Babylon the Great. You know, you ain't gonna be 5,000 years into the kingdom, and you got Jake going and setting up a sanctuary over there. No. All right, this place is through. Go ahead.
It says, verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows.
Right, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Now, what does it mean by all ye that bend the bow? All possess nuclear capability, man. Okay, which is. Let me show you. Yeah, all right, go ahead. So, like, the fees in and out, man. Satan is fucking tripping. Go ahead.
Because it said, prepare a war. So I got Isaiah 9:5 for every.
It's never done that shit. I mean, I know what it is.
You say.
The daughter man, I should turn by the man. Lord's will, man. Just keep going, man. Hey, because in all be all, either way, we gonna. Hey, somebody gonna hear it. That's the power. That's the power of the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, because Satan can try to fuck up the feed and do all these things, but it ain't gonna work. You know, the videos are still out there. Somebody else right now is going live, possibly talking about the same thing. So you're through. And you so-called Edomites, well, not so-called Edomites, Salakia. You are the Edomites. You so-called, the so-called white man, you know, the niggas is watching and, you know, doing the buttons that he needs to do to click the feed. Hey, you still gonna be destroyed. You hear that part? And that's the only part we actually need you to hear, man. Your ass is gonna be destroyed according to the scriptures.
The eldest channel I sent.
Oh yeah,
3 strikes for each.
Right.
He had a nigga with the car.
You know, hey, they through, man.
Man.
And that's how you know. Hey, and Thawadi Habashim Shai, because that's how you know we have the truth, man. Because they wouldn't be trying this hard, all right, to clip these things, man. The videos wouldn't be, you know, suffering with you know, connection issues and things like that, or getting clipped and taken down. Your channels are banned. If this wasn't the truth, what does it say? For you can do nothing against the truth but for the truth.
I got a quick one.
Yep.
Because we're talking about Esau being through. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right.
3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come,
Right.
except there come a falling away first.
Right, so the falling away first, talking about us as a nation. The Israelites, what did it say? The Most High told Jeremiah, even ye shall discontinue from your heritage.
Right.
So that had to happen. But after that happens, then what? Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed,
Yep.
the son of perdition.
Yeah, so after that, and through that process, hey, now the man of sin is being revealed, the son of perdition. Go ahead.
And then I got the definition of perdition, because that's Esau, the so-called white man, especially the elite banker families.
Right.
So the definition of perdition in Christian theology, that's you, right? That's your religion that you push. A state of eternal punishment and damnation. You're through. You're going into destruction. It's inevitable. Because I think in the book of Hebrews, you saw repentance with tears, but it wasn't given all to you. Because you're a whole ass nigga.
Yeah.
And you have been since the beginning. You've always been envious of the sons of God and Jacob, Abel. So and to this day, so you're gonna be destroyed, and you're set up to be the wicked. And if you got a problem with that, take that up with the Most High. It's His movie.
This real quick, because it ultimately, and what it boils down to is predestination. So you were predestined to be the wicked, just like we were predestined to be the holy nation. Romans 9 and verse 11, for the children being not yet born, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So right there, because it goes down, I'll read it. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So, when it says Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, it wasn't based off of works. This is predestined. Now we see the works of the devil being pushed out, and we're seeing why the Most High hates this nigga. He's showing you. The Most High don't fuck with Esau because he's a goddamn demon, man. Yeah, he's not liking that. But at the end of the day, he's not going to stop anything, man. And that's why we keep harping on it, man. You can click the videos and fuck with the connection, but the end all be all is you're through. And I understand. I'd be mad too. But I'm not a Edomite. So, go ahead.
It's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, to continue on with you.
Right, yeah.
It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all, sitteth.
God damn. I'm about to keep standing up. What does it sound like?
It sounds good. It's froze right now.
Is it back? Okay. Yeah, his end all be all is him trying to, be like the Most High, man. That's his motive.
Once you hit that connect, it comes back.
It comes back, okay, yeah. That's his MO, okay? To be like the Most High, but, and that you see it, GMO foods, GMO babies. He's trying to, what that post say? In a couple years, they'll have basically artificial babies, fake babies. So it's like, and that's how we got to get out of here. And that's how we know we close, because they don't possess that power, and that's why brothers don't really go into that whole cloning shit, because that man doesn't possess the power to put a spirit into somebody. Yeah.
You weak as hell. You can't kick the door in because you a whole ass nigga. And the only way you can kick the door in is if the Lord allows you to.
Yeah.
That shows how weak you are. Because you, like I said, you think you're the Most High, but you're obviously not omnipotent. Because why ain't you ain't kicked the door in yet?
Yeah.
Because you weak as hell. Nobody's above the will of the Most High. Everything is in His control. That's why you ain't kicked the door in. That's why all you can do is cut that feed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he
You a tool, man.
He been wanting to do this in his mindset, but he knows he can't. So how are you trying to put yourself up to be the Most High?
That's why you shouldn't fear him.
Yeah.
Because he ain't shit.
Bro, that's a great point, bro, because you got to think about that, man. We're going to fear a nigga that just clip our videos?
Yeah.
No, man, come on, man. When he kicks the door down, then we know the Most High gave him the spirit to do that.
Still, don't mean he gonna kill you.
And then,
that's got to be given too.
Yeah, and then even then. What, can you grab what your house shot said?
No power over me. About when he was talking to Pilate.
Yeah,
I was just pulling that right
grab
now.
that, bro. Grab that.
This is I'll start at verse 10. John.
If you kick the feed in, we're gonna read it again until your dumb ass hear it. Go ahead.
John 19 and verse 10. Then said Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and I have power to release thee?
Yeah, and that's pride, man. That's a prideful statement. I got the power over you. You ain't gonna talk to me?
Right.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, loud as hell, or whatever the case may be. No, man. Hey, Yahushua about to put your ass in check. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Yahushua answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above.
He's cut. You know he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And therefore he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin.
Right. So, hey, you don't have any power over me, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Yahushua was saying. So, even with us, like I said, with these, you know, the video, outside of the videos, man, because the times we're coming into, you know, we have to be in that mindset of Yahushua. He doesn't have any power over us. If you find yourself in the seat of the judgment seat, you know, you amongst the judges, I'll say, the judges of this world, you know, you got Jacob Rothschild, his big ass in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, you in a row of Edomites and you subject to their judgment. You know, it's really, hey, we need to take on that personification of Yahushua. He didn't go in there pleading his case, explaining himself. No. What is it? Thou sayest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say you the king of the? You know what I'm saying?
He asked them a question.
Yeah. You know? So they're like, no, man. Wasn't that you on them streets teaching? Thou sayest. That's what you say.
Right.
And then, hey, you know, we know the end all be all is they don't have any power, man. You know, we are in subject to Yahweh Shema Shai, just like they are in subject to Yahweh Shema Shai.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That was it on that.
Oh, okay.
I go back to Isaiah 14.
Yeah.
Isaiah 14 and verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Right. You should be brought down to hell. All right. Which ultimately, you going to hell is just a condition.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very low condition. The Israelites right now are in hell. It's not a place where a devil in a red jumpsuit with a pitchfork is poking your ass. And it's constant, hellfire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Constant burning. You're burning for eternity. And then where's the mercy in that?
Right.
Y'all love to talk about the mercy of the Most High, but where's the mercy in that?
Mm-hmm.
Because see, the Most High is merciful for shit, everybody, really.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the Israelites. Here it is, yeah, I'm gonna put the heathen nations through hell for 1,000 years. But after that, I'm gonna send them back to their own lands. That's mercy.
Right.
Because you could be like Esau.
True.
It could just be an Israelite plan.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you do, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. But for Esau, nah. And after you go into the Zondervan, it goes into that. How that's the only nation that's not promised any mercy from the Most High. You see? So the Most High is always merciful, man. So that hell doctrine is through. Go ahead.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Right. This is the nigga that had me in captivity for all this long. Cause we gonna have to really break it down to our kids, man, cause they ain't gonna believe us. They ain't gonna believe us at all, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners.
Right. You know, this is the man that was just showing no type of mercy, you know, and ruling. This is him. Because everybody is going to see the so-called white man, Esau Edom, in his very base state, his original state. They're going to see him for what he truly is. You know? Which, shit, we're coming into the days where they're going to see him for what he truly is, which is the damn devil. All right, go ahead.
Verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as a raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
Yep. Go ahead.
Because the other nations, they gonna be able to be at rest, so to speak, after that 1,000-year captivity.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to go back to their homelands. They're going to be able to do this and that as long as they tributaries and they, you know, are tributing. But Esau, he's through. He's done for.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I said. Thou art cast out of thy grave. Nigga, you finished.
Right, because, you know, grave, it goes in, you know, like it's a resting place.
Yeah.
Other nations, man, they're going to be at rest. But Esau, man, he's going to be, however we destroy them, you know, they're going to go extinct, so to speak.
Yep.
Verse 20, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Yep.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. And that's why we tell you, so-called white people, that ultimately you have to prepare for a judgment. Because according to the scripture, you know, you can say all day, well, I didn't have slaves, and that was back then, and that was our forefathers. Well, yeah, nigga, you fucked up right there, because it said for the iniquity of their fathers. So, guess what? And you don't even know, you know, they don't understand it, but through the Spirit, that was you.
Right.
To say, oh, my great-great-great-grandfather had slaves, that was you. You had slaves. And even if you didn't have slaves, if you have one Edomite in his whole lineage, he didn't have any slaves, guess what? He still benefited off of the labors of the slaves. So now you have to pay that price.
Right.
That's why there's no such thing as a good Edomite. And our people are trying to constantly push that image, man.
Right.
All white people ain't bad.
Lord judges nations.
Exactly.
Jeremiah wasn't wicked, but he was going to discontinue from his heritage.
Right. And that's the thing. Most High came to Jeremiah. You gonna discontinue from your heritage? What? I'm rebuking these niggas. Like you know, it's like damn. But like you said, the Most High judges nations. So even if you do got a righteous lineage, not a righteous, but a good. So like, say it again. Right. Nah. if he do, that mean a Jake. But if you got an Edomite lineage to where they was cool and they didn't fuck with no Jakes, well, guess what? You're an Edomite.
Now, Jake.
And then you didn't stand up.
Right.
I don't think what you're doing to these niggas is right.
Even if he did, he's still through.
Yeah, they just gonna cancel him. They gonna cancel him, but yeah, either way, it don't matter with the Most High, man. Most High about business. That was on it?
One more verse.
All right.
It says, verse 22, for I will rise up against them, said Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh.
I'm gonna be through. You getting clipped.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're trying to tell you. You're getting ready to get clipped. As I said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. What does rejoice and be glad mean? Go do what the fuck you want. Because we're not out here on the highways and the byways and doing these videos for your sake, man. You know? Hey, call y'all about my shot, man, because the feed been good.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so most I, you know what I'm saying? You know, this nigga can't win. He ain't got no choice but to. You gotta think, this nigga hired niggas to watch the videos. Now this nigga is subjugation to through.
Mm-hmm,
Right. Just watching his you know, his downfall.
His downfall, right.
He crying right now. Go ahead.
It's James 2 and 3, or James 2 and 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that has shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Right now, who's the one nation that hasn't shown any mercy? The predominant, you know, the main nation that hasn't shown any mercy. Esau, Edom. Name one time an Edomite was merciful.
Damn.
I can't forget anything. They precepts. Because they ain't none.
Hear the pages. Got me for y'all.
Yeah, nah, man. You know? Hey, so the Most High is getting ready to unleash a very deadly judgment on you because you haven't shown mercy. Because what does it say? He has furthered the affliction. You know? Yeah, because ultimately this is for our punishment. We went off, but you furthered the affliction.
I was glad to come up.
You saw what?
I was glad to come up.
Yeah. Oh, you bringing it up? He says, I was gotta come up. Go ahead.
Lamentations 4, and that's gonna be you lamenting.
Yeah.
Fuck nigga. Lamentations 4 and 21 to 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Yep.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah. You're gonna be drunken. You're gonna make yourself. You're gonna be naked, man. You're gonna be finished. Okay. I got this to back you up. Revelation 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High remember her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup, in the cup which she had filled to her double. All right, so she's getting a double shot of what we received.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go into the atrocities that were done to the so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos, as it says in the scriptures, it has not yet happened to any other nation, you know.
That has been happened to Israel.
You know, than has been amongst the nation of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So how so much, when we get into the kingdom of heaven, that means you're through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're completely finished. The things that happen to us, the atrocities, the calamities, the pestilence, all these things are going to be doubled according to you, man. Deuteronomy 30 and 7 is going to fully take place. And the other heathens are going to take part of this, but it ain't going to hit as hard as it's going to hit Esau, Edom. Because just like we're the dirt of the earth right now, even though we're better than you in every aspect of life, and especially concerning the spirit, fuck the fact that you can jump and run faster than a nigga. Can you understand these scriptures better than a regular Negro, man? Or any other nation? And the answer is you can't. Top, you're gonna be on.
I just want to make a point. Where'd you start? 5?
I started at 5.
Yeah, just
Come on. Revelation 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
So we know that her is America, is Babylon, but the Lord doesn't have a literal problem with the state of Utah or Nevada, or Texas. It's just the land has been defiled with blood, so it has to be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it. That's Numbers. in the book. I think it's 35 and 33 or something like that.
Yeah, 35, 33.
But the problem is the people that inhabit the society, which is Esau, Edom. So America's going to be destroyed, but the nation of Edom is the one that's going to drink that cup. Because once America tastes them nukes, it's through. It's never coming back. But you Edomites are going to be in slavery for 1,000 years. Well, America's a desert inhabited by owls and such.
There's no real reason for you to even fight for this country. This land's about to be made wholly desolate. You're losing your goddamn marbles over protecting America.
It's still part of the statute.
Yeah.
We're not in the kingdom yet, so that means this place got to go.
Yeah, you the toes in the clay. Or the what was it? The clay and
iron mixed with miry
yeah,
clay.
the iron mixed with miry clay.
But
But that is the toes of the statue. That's what I meant. It's a lot.
It's the whore that sitteth upon the beast.
Yep. You gotta be taken down, man. And like you said, it hasn't happened yet because when you go into what's going to be happening pertaining to, because that's what it all boils down to. When you read the book, the whole book, it's about the Israelites. And the main thing that's talking about is them going to captivity and them being saved out of their captivity. And then part of that being saved is talking about how they're not going to war anymore. They're not going to, they're not going to sin anymore. None of these things are going to happen. And the whole world's going to be at peace. So, once again, a question posed to you wall humping niggas. Where is that? When did that take place?
Right.
You have something called the Pink City. You still got the dumbass hat on. You still can't.
Your nation.
Yeah, you're missing most of your nation. You can't stay in the sun. I mean, what else? There's still wars going on.
What can you do?
You know when are you going to tap in?
Nobody wants to be you.
Right.
And yeah, nobody wake.
Everybody wants to be the slave statue by the mailbox.
Yeah, that black nigga.
Yeah, but nobody wants to be you. That's the thing
but why do you figure that? Because that's how you know who the real Israelites are.
Yeah.
And what does it say? All nations shall flow into it. In the world, I have never in my life thought once about the actual.
No, remember
land.
they're small as hell. Remember?
And yeah, then the smalls and numbers.
Small as hell.
History class was about all I heard from.
And it never, you don't harp into it or nothing.
Right.
But then you see the scriptures. Israel is the sand of the sea. But y'all proclaiming to be the smallest number amongst the people. That means you ain't the Israelites. Jack,
Right.
get your ass out the room, man.
Jack
You can roll, Jack.
Man, right? Yeah, that nigga through, man. That was it on that? Go ahead,
Wait, what? What I had?
Yeah.
No, I got 22.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. So like,
Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thine iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So you know it hasn't happened yet because we still in captivity.
right.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
When did that happen? When we asked vocab that, you know.
Done away with.
Yeah, they apparently, they done away with.
Tyler Maccabees, I think, or something.
But then it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make the Bible specifically
It's the
talks
kingdom
about.
of heaven then.
Huh?
Right.
That means it's the kingdom.
Right.
So why are you waiting for Christ, so-called Christ, to come back?
Yeah, y'all pushing so hard, and that's everything that y'all say. And that's a funny part because y'all always talk about how we contradict ourselves, but literally everything that y'all say contradicts what the scriptures say. The scriptures are plain and verbatim as far as what is going on. I'm looking at the title of this, The Victory of the Lamb. When did that happen? When did the Lamb come in and achieve victory? You niggas can't even tell me who the Lamb is. What lamb?
It ain't no lamb show.
Yeah, right.
We're not talking about
The
lamb
shit in
show.
Publix. Walmart is not gonna be in the kingdom, man. Like, come on. We still buying organic fruit and food in the new covenant. But and the kingdom's supposed to be established.
Smoking a blunt.
Texas Pete.
Yeah, you get Texas Pete hot sauce in the kingdom of heaven. No! No, bro. That's not it. The Most High got bigger... He said, I go to prepare a place for you. This is it?
No.
That's what he asked. This is what we got. This is what the Most High had prepared us through his son.
Ain't no way.
Nike boxes. I'm playing music on the TV. This is what the Most High had prepared for us. No, bro.
Jack.
Yeah, the jack. You got a
Why we
car.
got cars still?
Where our chariot at? No, bro.
Smoking weed.
Yeah. And then we still having to teach our people.
Right.
But the scriptures say we wanted to teach anybody.
Yes. Study Bible.
What it say too?
Why do we need that?
What it say too? It says our children are gonna be able to play with the what's it, the adder
Yeah.
or the asp? Yep.
Yeah.
Going, the snakes and shit.
Snakes, yeah. Venomous snake.
Lions.
Yep.
Put your kid
That's
in
pets.
put your kid in front of a damn snake. And New Covenant that shit. See how that work out for you. They gonna bite the shit out of you. And that anaconda gonna choke the shit out that nigga, man.
Quickly.
Yeah. No remorse.
Dogs.
So, yeah, the dog, man.
Dogs.
Brothers got too much experience on that. Shit. Y'all was on that?
Yeah.
Alright. You got some?
Come.
We got a couple more.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
Now who did that?
Mm.
And it said by the force of the sword.
Yeah.
The force of the sword.
Mm.
See, the Most High is cold because he directed it on that. The force of the sword. Who was given the blessing of the sword?
Right.
It wasn't Moab. It wasn't Elam. It wasn't Ishmael. It wasn't Ammon. None of them goddamn Canaanites. Cush and shit. It wasn't none of them.
No.
Esau, go ahead.
It says, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right. Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, so you don't hate blood, well then nigga, bet. Blood's gonna pursue you.
Mm-hmm.
And it said in the time of their calamity, they forwarded the affliction.
Yep.
Ah, shit.
They were down bad already. We were already through as a nation, and you continued it.
Yep.
Cause see, yeah, the hardcore bondage was completely, detrimental to our nation. But you continued it through the process of the Willie Lynch letter, black culture,
Mm-hmm.
and black this, black that, destroying our people's minds, planting, drugs and weapons in our communities, just completely fucking us up. We were already through. You made it even worse. Now you got a nigga, he don't even know what he is.
Yeah, nigga.
You ask a nigga, what's your nationality? Well, I'm a nigga. Damn. You know how low Israel's came? For a nigga to say, oh, I'm a nigga? He's probably from Zebulon or some shit. He don't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's through. He don't have any knowledge of his lineage.
No.
So we're falling, bro. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 5 in the NLT.
Mm.
Your eternal hatred for the people of Israel led you to butcher them when they were helpless, when I had already punished them for all their sins.
Yeah. The Most High already got us,
Is
man.
it further the affliction?
Yeah. He already got us.
After the captivity, after the Emancipation Proclamation,
The Juneteenth that you niggas are finna get ready to fucking celebrate. I was
Get outta
talking to a
here.
motherfucker earlier. Talking about, me and my people's gonna celebrate Juneteenth. That shit is fucking stupid, man.
at what? Where were you talking at?
I was talking, damn junk.
Oh, I'm talking about FedEx.
Nah, hell no.
At work.
Right, yeah. And then, you at work with the shit. But, celebrating Juneteenth and shit. Independence Day. See, it's always black. It's always we gonna catch a black nigga on July 4th. It's gonna be all these niggas. I live by a bunch of niggas. It's gonna be all these niggas outside with the damn lighter, with the firecracker in there. backing up fast and shit. Oh, look at that. You see that, son?
Right.
Celebrating Independence Day when that July 4th, 1776, your ass was a captive.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Well, what do you say? What independence? And then, Juneteenth is our Independence Day. No, it's not, nigga. You still gotta go to work.
Yeah. Ain't no holiday.
The problem is Jake ain't woke up and smelled the coffee, man. Smell the daisies, the fly. They ain't smell shit. They just still in their docile mindset, man. And that's why through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, he just gonna destroy them. Watch it, matter of fact. And I flip right to it. Man, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. I flipped and it went right to Isaiah. Isaiah 1 and 5. Matter of fact, I started 3. Nope.
Right.
I'm starting top. Isaiah 1 and 1, the vision of Isaiah the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, have spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. And that's why you go into Baruch, it says that we are not taken to, rough paraphrasing, we weren't put into captivity for our destruction because you provoked the Most High to wrath. Okay? I think it's Baruch 4 and 6. Alright? So this is why we're in the current predicament that we're in. Because we pissed the Most High off. And then verse 3, when it goes to the ox and the ass, these are very simple, dumbass animals. But yet they know who their master is.
They know where food is.
Yeah. But us as a nation, like essentially cat and mouse, man. Mice know not to be around no goddamn cat. Deer ain't in the damn same water drinking with the lions or the crocodiles and shit. Right. They ain't doing none of that shit, man. The predator or the prey always know who his predator is.
Right.
But our people don't know. They don't know that the so-called white man is the biggest goddamn predator, literally, all right? And even in your aspects, you goddamn devil.
Right.
Because you got to show to catch a predator. Why do you have that? There's always Edomites. You might have one black nigga.
Probably.
Which, exactly, he probably a tear. 9 times out of 10, he's a tear. It's all Edomites. Nigga be naked as hell in the crib, with a 13-year-old boy.
Right.
He brought pizza and shit,
Boy.
setting them up, and Chris Hansen come out the back. So what were you planning on doing tonight? And this nigga starstruck. He don't know what to say.
Got the paper, notebook.
Yeah, you're right. The clipboard. Isaiah 1 and 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. And so that's why ultimately the Most High, hey, he's just gonna get rid of 2/3, man. That's it. Why should you be stricken anymore? The whole head is sick, man. The nation, the majority of the nation is through, except for that remnant that he kept and made perfect with his labor. And I'm roughly paraphrasing that. 2nd Ezra, I believe the 9th chapter. 21, 22, 20 to 22, something like that. Brothers got anything? Hey, well, with that, man, we just wanted to, put something up on wax real quick, man, through the spirit and probably out by Shema Shai. And Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect. All right, before we close once again, giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakadash. And double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and be well. All right, and taught us this truth, peace, much love, and salutations always to those elect. Hey, to the next one, Shalom. Call y'all Shalom.
Shalom.